President Obama calling for more spending on green energy today, but where is the money actually going? The U.S. government just giving a German-owned solar company a loan worth more than $2 billion, part of the president's push to go green. But sending green overseas has my next guest seeing red on the phone, Chris Horner from the Competitive Enterprise Institute. Chris, I don't see the logic in this.
Well, there isn't any. This is politically chosen, I won't say winners, they're choosing chief losers from a line of losers standing in line who won't get financing in the capital markets because private people investing their own money don't see enough promise to get a return, so they turn to the taxpayer. And we're expanding these programs. And an American University Journalism School investigation, they ran one and a follow-up. They found that 80% of this money was going overseas. And that's going to continue to be the case because ultimately, when things are chosen not because of performance but because of political dictates, you're going to go with the low-cost unit. And the low-cost unit won't be made in economies where they mandate you use the things.
So their argument has always been if you grow the market, like the Brazil thing and helping with offshore oil production there, you grow the proverbial pie. We benefit as well. What do you make of that?
It's been somewhat inconsistent. They move back and forth from we're jump-starting technologies, which means you can now walk away from the trough, right? No, they can't name one that they actually jump-started. So they say, well, we're going to develop these innovative energy resources of the future, except the people pushing this have spent decades saying the worst thing that could happen for humanity is actually developing pixie dust or flubber. So you know it's not really about that. They're trying to find, as the president keeps saying over and over, we're going to find programs to make, he says, clean energy the profitable kind. The state can't make it generally economic. They certainly can't make it work, but they can make it profitable in two ways. Programs like this, jacking them up and propping them up, and then these rationing schemes to make the stuff that works so expensive. That seems to be the real motivator here, Neil. They really don't like that which we have hundreds of years of, which would be oil, coal, and gas. And so they're doing things to make that cost uncompetitive while propping up these alternatives. But there's an old adage, it's not really an alternative unless it's an alternative. And solar and wind clearly aren't alternatives for things that work well, efficiently, and all the time.
Good point. Chris Horner, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Meanwhile,